Hey guys, it's Robin with Robin's Stampin' Hood. Happy Monday! Let's see. I'm gonna make sure you guys are out there. If you're out there, give a shout out so I know that you're there. And feel free to share it with your friends. I'm trying to see what you're seeing here, and the video's not coming up yet, so I'm guessing that's why I'm not seeing a whole lot of you yet. So let's see what's going on. Here we go. Now I think it's coming up. Maybe, maybe not. I swear, Facebook hates me, you guys. Okay, well, I guess I won't be seeing any of you in your comments. Let's see. I see Miss Deb out there. I see Jamie out there. All right. I don't know why it is not popping up. It's so crazy. And Facebook keeps changing things. Ooh, wait a minute. I think I found it. Okay, yay! All right, guys, I have so much to share with you. So I'm going to go down a list really quick, and then we're going to do our cute little project. You're going to love it. So, a couple things, well, a lot of things going on. I have 7 things to talk about. So the first thing is, don't forget that I have my holiday holiday stamp camp coming up in October. We're going to make 10 projects, and that includes lunch and door prizes and all that fun stuff. And we're going to be meeting at our Lutheran church and Our Savior Lutheran Church in Burlington. So I'm super excited to do this. I haven't done a stamp camp in a long time. So I hope you set that date aside and can come join us. A lot of fun. I did this exact same thing for my team this month, and I heard nothing but good things about it. So I'm hoping they didn't lie to me. And I thought, well, that's what I'm going to bring it to you guys. So you can see a couple of the projects here, or 5 of the projects here, and there's 5 more to do as well. So you do need to RSVP by October 8th with your registration fee, so I can start ordering supplies and cutting and get ready for you. So there's that. There's one thing checked off the list. The next thing is, of course, I'm doing all these specials. There's so many specials going on, you guys. I am $373 away from my goal as of right now, and I only have till Friday. So that's why I'm doing all these specials, because I'm trying to earn that trip. And somebody had said to me, oh, if you didn't do paper, maybe I would do something. So I thought, all right, I'm going to come up with something else. So this is what I came up with. If you spend $30, you get a pack of dimensionals. You spend $50, you get a pack of dimensionals and your choice of embellishment. If you spend $75, you get a pack of dimensionals, your choice of embellishment, and 1 Tombow glue. So I can place that order for you if you like, or you can go online and place it on my online store, but use this hostess code because that helps me pay for the free stuff. So this expires on the 29th. So this actually expires on Thursday along with my paper sale. And remember, that's buy 4 cardstocks or DSP, get the 5th of lesser value for free. So I know you guys are looking to do, you know, your Christmas cards and holiday projects. So these both are great deals to get you started, you know, for that goal. All right, there's 2 checked off: paper sale, weekly deals, and sign-up trip rewards. I have my last Christmas stamp stack is coming up on October 15th, and we're going to use that cute little Christmas Scotty. Here's what he looks like. This is not what we're making, but if you didn't know what he looked like, this is what he is. He's adorable, and I have a few different ideas. They're not totally done yet, but I'll share those a little bit later. So I have room at that. That's $25, and you make 12 cards and envelopes, 3 designs for each. Let's see, next, check off my list. The craft fair in Elkhorn, you guys. I have probably 500 cards. Yeah, that's right, 500 cards that I will be selling there, along with little goofy things that I've made along the way in the last couple months. So my deal is going to be any all occasion cards. So that doesn't include Christmas, but all occasion card. They're $2 a piece, or 20 for 20. Or Christmas cards are $3 a piece, or 10 for 20. And then, like I said, I'll have lots of little stocking stuffer kind of things and little gift things. So come by if you feel the desire to, or spread the word to your friends that might be interested. I heard there's going to be 300 vendors there and food trucks and all that fun kind of stuff. So, all right. So tomorrow or next Saturday, or oh my goodness gracious, next Monday, there will be no Maker Monday. I'm on the Fine Arts Board here in Elkhorn for the Elkhorn Area High School. And they have their one-act plays on Monday, and I get to be a judge on Monday of the one-act plays of the kids. They're so fun, and some of them are so funny. So if you're in the area and you're looking for some good, funny entertainment, now I will say some of them sometimes are not always the best, but for the most part, they do a really good job. So I'm actually judging that competition on Monday night, so I will not have Maker Monday. But on Tuesday, I'll do Makeup Monday like I did that last time. So meet me on Tuesday instead of Monday. So I think that's it. So incentive trip rewards, big deal, paper sale, weekly deals, Christmas stamp a stack, October 15th, the holiday stamp camp, October 22nd, the craft fair, October 1st, which is Saturday, and no Maker Monday next Monday. So there you go. Okay, so let's get started. I realize that I have a club that meets once a month, and a lot of you guys that have been commenting and saying hi to me are in that club, but you're a very limited audience to me, and I realized that, I'm not sharing everything I should. So I'm just going to show 2 of the projects that we did this past week. Or was it this past week? Yeah, right? No, the week before. So Halloween's coming up. And so we made some Halloween treats, and that's what we're going to make tonight too. But I just want to show you really quick. I'm not a huge Halloween person. I think it's fun, but it's not something that I'm like, I'm all about Christmas. So I only bought 1 Halloween set, and it was this witch's hat and the feet. So we actually made at my club these cute little boxes, and they hold, so that's the moon, right? And the witch's hat's on the moon, right? Well, they hold moon pies. Cute, right? Now I will have about a dozen of these for sale at the craft fair on Friday or on Saturday if you want some of those. So cute, right? And this is the paper from that pack of Hostess paper that you can buy out of the mini catalog. So I just thought that was so cute. So we're going to use the witch hat tonight too, along with some of that paper. And this was another really quick, easy, simple treat. You can see that fun glitter tape, the washi tape that's in the holiday mini. Look at how it just, you need the glimmer, right? You need it. So we made this cute little easy peasy Hershey bar holder. I thought for your coworkers or for your grandkids, because when you're a kid and you get a full-size candy bar, oh my God, life can't get any better than that, right? And then you fight your brothers for it. So we made these. So super cute. So going along that theme, I wanted to make another little treat box. And I got this idea from Angie Judah. She's another demonstrator. I think she's in Kansas City. I'm not 100%. But I thought this was so cute. So look. So it's just 1 sheet of cardstock. And I'm using that paper again from the Holiday Mini. that you can get as a hostess. So if you had $150, you can get this pack of paper with your hostess dollars. And I just thought it was really cute. And look, I filled it with little chocolate bars. I'll be keeping these because someone else will be rummaging through the house for chocolate. And I don't like the dark chocolate, so he can have that, but I get the Mr. Good bars. Those are my favorite. So, and the other thing I wanted to show you guys, and we did this on the candy bar, we did these little boos. So I realized I hadn't showed you guys that set, so I'm going to show you real quick. So it is this alphabet set, and it's a bundle, and it comes with this cute little punch that's called the best label. So you can make little small words. I mean, it's not huge, and you don't need it to be huge because it's something you're using in your scrapbooks or on your cards or on your little treat holders. Is that cute? So because that's all I have is the witch's hat, I wanted to play with that some more. So you can see the difference. I use the exact same witch's hat, but I actually stamped this in Granny Apple Green, or stamped it on Granny Apple Green. And then this hat was stamped on white, and we filled it in with blends. So look at, it's the exact same hat, but looks very different, right? Right. So if you ordered that set, here you go. Okay. So I'm going to put that aside. Let's get going. So this is the Bewitching set. And that it also comes with a punch that punches out the hat. You can see we've well used it. It's a little smudgy. And it's got the hat band and some stars, which we'll punch those out. And obviously the hat. So let's do this, peoples. Okay. If you're looking at my live right now, I did type in the measurements for these. So you can look in the like, I have like Maker Monday and the date. And then under that, I have the cuts for what we're about to do for this little box. Super easy. Like I said, it's one sheet that I've cut. So you make 2 cuts on the sheet. One of them, this one is 7 3/4 by 4. And then this one, I know some of you aren't going to be happy about it, but this one is 6, get ready, 6 7/16 by 4 7/16. Now, Jamie, I know you're cussing at me right now. I can hear it, but that's how it's got to be. So let's go ahead and score. We're going to score these. And let me just show you really quick. I know some of you do get a little frustrated with like the 8ths and the 16ths, but when you look at our trimmer, like ignore this up here. Like I did see one gal, she took some kind of tape. It was probably washi tape, I'm guessing. And she just put it across these top numbers because those are centimeters. Those are for people that don't use, the imperial system like we do. They're using metric. So that's metric. So this is the imperial system that we use. So if you're looking at this, we'll just start with the 3. So the next line is a 16th. The line after that is an 1/8. And then you have your quarter. So all the lines, if you counted all the lines, those are 16. So that's how you remember. Every line is a 16 between an inch. So if it was 1/16, it would be that first one. If it was 1/8, it's going to be this second biggest one, right between the 2/16. And then you have your quarter. So I know, unless you're doing a lot of cutting, it can be a little confusing. But that's what this paper is cut at. This paper is cut at 6 7/16 by 4 7/16. Okay, so like I said, I did write that up in the description, so you should see that. So on this paper, you're only going to have, all you have to do is score all 4 sides at 1 1/4. 1 1/4. 1 1/4. And I'm doing my 1 1/4 on this side. So, you know, you have that measurement over here, because sometimes it's a little hard when it's a little over an inch to actually pick up that 1 1/4, because it gets caught under here and it's hard to see. So I always use, if it's 1 1/4 or less, I go over to this side of my cutter. So if you don't have one of these cutters, you need one. Just saying. Okay, so that's the first piece, and you can see it's just it's equal, right? Okay, so this piece, we're just gonna score along the long edge here. So we're gonna score at 2 inches, and then 4 inches. Oop, I'm gonna have to open this up. And then at 5 1/4 inch. And actually, the next measurement would be 7 1/4, but because this paper is only 7 3/4, I could just flip it and do the other side, but you know what? I'm not going to confuse you, because I've just confused you with all the 1/8 and the 16ths, right? Okay. Whoops. Did you hear that? That was my punch falling to the floor. Okay, so let's grab our bone folders, and we're gonna score everything really good. Uh-oh, here comes my... Hey, supporting demonstrator. Did you hear that falling? Yeah, can you come grab this off the floor for me? Okay, so we're just going to get these all burnished. I thought he was coming to pick it up for me. All right. The punch that fell to the floor. Mm-hmm. Thank you, supporting demonstrator.
Yes, you're welcome.
Okay, so this is the bottom of the box. So when we look at this box, see it's got a little, and then it pulls out, right? This is really easy, you guys. This is kind of like our other boxes that we do, but just a tad bit different. So we're going to cut up the score line. Cut up the score line. And we're going to flip it and do an exact opposite. So you know that you need to keep opposite. You don't want to cut to that score line. You want to make sure you're cutting exactly opposite. And we're going to do our little meters or miters like we always do when we do a box. So we're going to cut all those down. And this box is just a little different because our tabs are too big. So you're going to go, what is she doing? She's never done one of those before. And you're right, I have not. But we're going to just do some cutting and more cutting. So we're mitering. Okay? So what we need to do is cut these flaps like this. Because when it comes to being put here, we don't want that flap to be seen. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 1-inch punch, which is retired, and I know you all have one. So what you're going to do is just punch a divot. I'm just doing about halfway. And I'm making sure my paper is kind of even on each side. So there's my first little divot. And it's just to help open the box up. You don't need to do that. So if you don't have a 1-inch punch, you don't have to do that. It just, again, it kind of is like a little finger hold. Okay, so then we're going to cut this one down. So all 4 of your flaps get cut down. I know you're all groaning at me right now, and that's okay, but it really is pretty easy. Okay, so that's what your box is going to look like. So let's get our mess out of the way, shall we? And let's get our score tape, or our tear tape. So you're going to put tear tape, or you could use your glue, it doesn't matter. So actually I like the glue better, but I'm just going to do this real quick since I have it here. Okay. So you're putting glue or tear tape right here on those flaps that you cut. Okay. And then you're going to pull, oh my goodness, here, peoples. I'm just going to take my scissors at edge here, and we're going to pull this off. And I recommend pulling them all 4 off at once, because I didn't do that when I made my little prototype, and it did make it a little bit more difficult to put it together, but we're just going to do one side at a time. So see how this is just folding up to the edge like that? Because you don't want to see that through the finger hole. Like my very first one, I did have to go in and cut it because you could see it, and it was sticking out like right here. And I just took my snips and snipped it around. So I'm just putting it right up to the edge of that other score to make it sure it's nice and square. Can you see what I'm doing there? And there you have your bottom of your box. It's pretty easy, you guys. I know when I do it so fast, but you can go back and look. I always upload these videos to my YouTube channel, so don't be afraid to go out there and look for what you're looking. Well, I shouldn't say always. Like the one that I was really messing up the other day, I didn't put it out there. Because only you guys get to see me be an idiot. Okay, so we're putting another piece. Oops, that one's a little too long, so we're gonna cut that off right there. All right, I can't see comments. I see Jamie, I see Debbie, I see MB, I see Kathy. Hi, Kathy. Is it snowing in Colorado yet? Penny, Jackie. Hi, Jackie. I see Debbie again. You guys are all so sweet. Debbie Rovers, I bet you have that punch someplace. You just got to find it. Hey, Michelle. Okay. Oh, I don't want to do that yet. So what I did is I cut down some paper. And, of course, this is that paper that I told you about from the Hostess set, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I want to make sure before I put anything together, this flap is actually going to fold in and go up like this, okay? So what I want to do is I'm going to put my first piece of paper right here. Now, the gal I got this from, the Angie, she did a corner rounding on hers, but I don't know. I mean, it looked okay, but I thought, you know what, that's just an extra step, and I'm not going to do that. So there you go. How's that? Ha. Oops, don't put it on upside down. You gotta make sure your cuts go by the way. I'm so horrible at that. Okay, so I wanted to make sure that was on there first. And then we're going to put the bigger piece here. Oh, and these pieces are cut to, you need to know that, don't you? These pieces are cut to 3 7/8 by 1 1/8. So you need 2 of those. 3 7/8 by 1 1/8, 2 of them. And then this big piece, excuse me, this big piece is 3 7/8 by 1 7/8. I'll put that out there too. I forgot to put that on my little directions. And when I upload it to YouTube, I'll put it out there too. So you can always find it easier that way. All right. Come here, little. And see, I'm not putting the box together because it's way easier to get all this stuff done while it's flat. So don't jump the gun and put it all on before or after you put your box together, right? Now this little box could hold anything. And you know what? I was thinking of doing a Christmas box too, because I thought, oh, you could do, like, you could add little jewelry in here. You could do some Christmas paper. It would be so cute. Oh my gosh, yes. So now we have all the paper on that we need to have on. So I'm going to go ahead and pull my sticky strip off. or my tear tape. Oops. And then when you flatten it over, I'm going to make sure it's flat before I let it stick down. So now it's completely flat, right? When you set it up, you have your little box. So easy peasy lemon squeezy, right? Okay, and our box fits right in here. And that didn't take us too long. Oops. And you know what I'm going to put in this box? I'm going to put Smarties in this box. Because I had bought a bag of Smarties thinking, I can do something with Smarties, right? Halloween's coming up. And I thought, ooh, Smarties will fit in here too. So I'll make a few of these and have these at my thing too. So how many are in there? Looks like we can fit 6, 7 easily Smarties. Okay, so there's the box. There's the basis of our box, and you can see there's the little finger hole. That's why you do it, just to help pull it out a little bit, okay? All right, so let's do this next part. Real easy. So these are the tailored tags. So I just cut a tailored tag out. And the one thing that the gals and I learned the first time we used this at club last week or the week before is that your natural instinct is to stamp this the other way. And you can't. You need to stamp it sideways so it'll cut out correctly. So this is crushed curry, and that's the paper I was using too, was crushed curry. So I was getting a little bit of an ombre effect, which I was like, you know what, I kind of like it. So these little scraps of paper, you guys, these are from when you're cutting out, you know, your insides to the 4 by 5, I'm sorry, the 4 by 5 1/4. And I've been saving those for like sentiment, you know, sayings, and this is perfect for this punch. So save them for that too. And this little bundle is so cute. Like I said, I love it. You can do so many things with it because the words, yes, the letters are not huge, but they don't need to be huge. So let's do an O. All right, and let me show you. So it's called the best label. I always punch upside down. This one I got a little too close to the edge, so we might have to redo that one. So we're just gonna do, so make sure you're punching right in the middle there. Okay, so there's our boo, boo boo. And then I'm just gonna cut this down. I'm gonna redo this one because I was too close. Too close. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get it right in the middle. I apologize if my head is in the way. There we go. See how it's kind of ombre? I'm all right with that. I was all right with that. All right, so then we need 2 O's. Oh. Oh. Okay. Like I said, my natural was to stamp it the other way, and then I went, oh, it doesn't work that way. Whoopsie. So let's see, this strip of paper is perfect, you guys. And I know I'm always telling you, I throw away all the scraps. I don't throw these out. These are the one thing that I always keep because I always use them, whether it be for this or for sentiments. Okay, but now I'm going to throw those out. All right, so let's move on to our next little thing. So we have our boo, we have our tag. I'm going to take that over there. So at first I did this hat, but I wasn't really happy with it, so I wanted to have some more color. So that's why I switched to the Granny Apple Green. So what I found with this is I'm gonna apply my ink upside down because I was finding that it wasn't really getting good ink when I was doing it the other way. I don't know if this pad is starting to sink, which it might, you know, with everybody that uses it. So then I'm gonna just stamp this off into the corner. Yippee skippy. It could be a little better, so I'm going to try it again. Sorry guys, I want it to be nice. So let's see. I did find though with this punch that you have to see. I was just doing what I normally do, and I just told you guys, don't do it that way. Do what I say and not what I do. Okay. What I found with this punch is that you have to kind of cut the corner off, and I'm going to actually do that right now. Let's get this out of the way. Otherwise, I just huffed it. And give it a nice. You could use a Stamparatus with this too, but I want it to be a little bit quicker. Oh, that's better. Okay, so then we're gonna obviously punch our hat out. I know a bunch of the gals from club did get this bundle because it is cute, with especially the feet. And I saw some of them this weekend, and MB, Mary Beth, she had done a cute little jiggly leggy thingy with this. That's the technical term. Okay, and the one thing we did, like, we are selling this glitter washi tape, right? It's so pretty. It comes in purple, black, pumpkin, and there's one other one. Is it a green? I can't remember. I think it's green. So this is what we did at club to give us a little sparkly sparkle with our witch's hat. And you can see that's kind of what I did here. So I laid down 2 pieces of the glitter tape because it needs to be that thickness. And I'm going to just punch her out. Yay. And then I am going to, so you can just see, that's perfect. And then I'm going to grab a piece of crushed curry, and I'm going to actually punch out a big star because I want the star. So let's take, see, oops, that's not the one I want. This is the one I want. So see, I just thought that was a little too plain, but I guess I could have used the black band on that, right? So we're going to take this and just take some glue and set her up. Is this cute, you guys, or what? Yes. Oops, my glue's a little gloopy, but it'll dry clear, so that's okay. So to put on my star, though, I'm going to use a glue dot, because when you encounter the glitter like that, it can be, the glitter doesn't like glue, but it does okay with glue dots. Okay, so there you go. So there's our witch's hat. And you know, I still needed more sparkle, so I came in with my Wink Stella, and with the circles I just added a little bit more glitter, because you know me, I need my bling bling bling. And it just gave it a little extra. I know it's probably hard to see on the camera, but you guys know, if you have Wink Stella, you love them. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that hat. So there's that. So then let's go ahead and assemble our tag. I'm going to close that little box up and put him over here and get some of this stuff out of the way. Okay, so I just glued. What you probably want to do if you're going to do this, see, this tag fits pretty good on here, but you want to make sure your hat's not going to come off so far. So what I made sure that I did is I tried to keep it as even as I could. It's hanging off on both ends, and that works. So make sure it's kind of centered. Otherwise, it will not fit on the box. So did you guys do anything fun this weekend? It was Edwin's and my 29th anniversary, which is just cray-cray to me. Like, I put up with him for 29 years? Or should I say put up with me? I don't know. He's put up with my Stampin' for 21 years, so I guess he's okay, right? Okay. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of offset the boo because I felt like, I'm not good at lining stuff up. So I thought even if you kind of made them a little like crazy, which I think I'm going to do that with this one now, like Oh, boo. Like he's going to go a little nutso. All right. You know, like, ooh, they're just, you know, because they're ghosts, right? So then you're going to take the ribbon, which I had here a moment ago, and gosh knows what happened to it. I think it might have disappeared onto the floor. So let me grab another ribbon. Hold please. So it's the black and white gingham. I love it. And I don't know if that I just cut enough of it, but that's okay. We'll have more ribbon if we need more ribbon. I'm trying not to touch the hat because of the Winkostella. So all you're going to do is tie. You could just tie a knot if you wanted, but I wanted to do a little bow because I thought it looked better. And I suppose if I wanted to cheat, I could have just done a knot and then taken my bow maker and stuck one on, and then you guys wouldn't be watching me struggle like this. Oh, hey, that's not too bad, right? Got to play with it just a little bit to make it do what you need it to do. Sometimes my big old fat fingers. Let's see, is that all right? Maybe, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I didn't twist it quite right, but that's okay. We'll just cut it down. I think that's fine, don't you think? Yeah, I think that's okay. And I just love the gingham. I mean, it goes with everything, right? And then we'll go ahead and glue it down. And what a cute, stinking cute treat box is this, right? Now, what I did find when I was putting this together, I pulled the box out just because I wanted to get my fingers under there to kind of press on the glue to hold it in there for a little bit. There you go. So there you go, you guys. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. There's another cute little treat box. Again, coworker, grandkids, kids, you know, neighbor, fun, right? And you could fit anything in there. Like you could customize this for a baby shower, for hostess gifts, you know, like maybe you put a little thing of, I don't know, hand sanitizer would fit in here too, the little bottles. They would fit in there, you know, anything. It's a pretty big box. So there you go, you guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you make some and post them on Robin's Hood of Merry Makers. And don't forget about all the fun stuff I told you, the rewards, the paper sale, the weekly deals, the Christmas stamp stack, the holiday stamp camp, the craft fair. And remember, no Maker Monday next Monday, but we'll do Tuesday Makeup Monday. Thanks, you guys, for joining me, and have a good rest of your evening, and happy stamping.